What's good, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Smoking and Grilling with me, AB. You see these ribs, you seen that thumbnail. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm getting ready to load my pellet grill. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is power up. It's already set at 275. That's what we want. Then we go to actual. It's at 76 degrees. Once it come up to temp, then we put them in. Okay, so look, I got my pellet grill. It's coming up to temp, right? So I'm gonna go ahead, take my knife. Look, I got 2 racks right here, set up. So what I'm gonna do is, you see this right here? We want to go ahead and make it just a little bit of trim. Remember, folks, it's not no competition. What we doing is we getting ready for Father's Day. You know what I mean? This is all about that backyard, that backyard trim. You know what I mean? Just having some fun, hanging out with family. You know what I mean? Even though it's Father's Day, more than likely, some of us men will be on the grill, right? Now, I'm gonna do 2 things, folks. We all hear about peeling this membrane off, right? Listen, if you're making a lot of ribs, I can tell you from experience, trust me when I tell you, because if you look at some of my past videos, I talk about, taking the membrane off. It might be chewy and all that. Look, now I know when you cook them, you know what I mean, and they cook down from the bottom, what I am gonna do is I'm gonna score them so that way some heat can get in there and my rub can penetrate and get down into the meat. And if you do it that way and they cook properly, listen, there's none of that chewy. Most people eating ribs like that and they don't even know the membrane is on. And on this one right here, I'm gonna go ahead and take the membrane off. So we kind of like gonna just do it 2 ways. I'm gonna taste both of them and I'll let you guys know what I think. Now, we talked about score. This is the one I'm gonna score, right? So I'm gonna just go ahead and just make these little lines like this, right? Because we want to get some flavor in the inside. And I can tell you by leaving the membrane on, it changes the integrity and keeps it really, really stronger. You know what I mean? So some of you guys like that fall off the bone, but if you leave that you leave that membrane on there and you score it like this, it kind of like stays together. It helps it. Just like you see. You can just make yourself a series of cuts like that and we good. And on this one over here, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna peel this one off. Okay, so look, what I did was I got myself a spoon. Obviously, it's a tablespoon, but I'm gonna work with the back part of it, right? When you're doing the membrane, I like to just stick it in here like this, and I kind of like just work with it till I can get it underneath that membrane, right? Then when I get it, I kind of like just roll it, just to make it, so it's loose. You know what I mean? Now that that's done, I'll take my finger and I go into here just to start to get it to rise. Now you want to go ahead and get yourself a paper towel, because look, this right here is going to be super slippery, right? So take a paper towel, grab it like this, grab it, it'll give you some grip. If you need to reposition that, grab it some more. Let me move my spoon out the way. And we're gonna grab it like this, and we're just gonna hold it. We don't want to tear up the ribs, and then we'll just pull it right on like that. And guess what, folks? Since we on camera, it went ahead and tore all in one piece. Okay, so we done there. We scored the membrane on one, and the other one we went ahead and removed it, right? Since we got them already upside down, I'm gonna go ahead and take my seasoning, right? Now look, you guys use your favorite seasoning. Look, it's your backyard Father's Day cook, so you use whatever you like. Now, I want to talk about this. Normally, I use a binder, but this right here, these is nice, and we're gonna go ahead and get down like that. I'm gonna start from this way, and I'm gonna work my way down, right? So here we go. And then I want you guys to pay attention to how heavy I put it on, because this is what we want. So let's go ahead and do it like this. Look at that, folks. Okay, so let's hurry up and get these on. I'm gonna start right here, right? I'm gonna go ahead and put these in here, and I want you to notice something. Look at what I do. I take one hand on each side, right? And I kind of like compact it, just like this, because the way you put them down is the way they're gonna cook. So if you don't want that little bend sometime we get, that's because you placed them and they're not just quite square. So we do that, just like that, and we grab our next one, and we put it here. Also, I want you to notice that I didn't stick them. Look, if this is the center, look at how much is exposed, because this is the hotter side of my grill, right? Now we'll look at them after 1 hour, right? Remember, we at 275. Okay, look, it's been 1 hour, I haven't looked at it. Now I'm gonna look at it. You see right here, I run my finger across this, you can see the bark is starting to set. This is coming out, look at that color, real nice. That's from that rub. Now, what I got is a little apple cider vinegar. I did 1 part and 1 part, right? So I'll just do that, like this, just to keep it a little bit on the moist side. I like what I'm seeing. I know that I'm starting to moisten up my bark, but that's okay. But look at this right here. I talked about earlier, I was gonna flip them around, but I like the way it's working right here. I'm gonna leave them alone. We're gonna close this so we can get our temperature back up. We're gonna set a timer for another hour, and then we're gonna come back, and then I'm gonna show you where we're gonna make some magic, folks. Okay, let's take a look at them. Look, oh yeah, this is nice. Look at that, they sweating good. You see this right here? That tell me they cooking right. Starting to get a little pullback on this side. Oh yeah, this right here is fire, folks. Now, let's go ahead and take these off. Okay, before I pull my ribs off, right? What I want to do is I'm just gonna go ahead and cut me a couple of, we'll just call this a couple of slices. Check it out, we just put it here. Butter, right? Oh, this is good. Right, I'm gonna set that off to the side. I'm gonna get my hand. Let's see if I can get this to just put a little brown sugar over this like this. Oh, this is gonna be good right here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull my ribs off, and when I do, I'm gonna put the meat side down. Now some guys put honey right here, you can do that too, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave it just like that. Okay, so we got our butter down, brown sugar. I'm gonna go ahead and just put it just like that. The butter's gonna melt. Tell me what you guys think. Just your mind should be sending that signal to you. Listen, and I'm thinking about that flavor from them Kingsford pellets. You know what I mean? Ooh-wee. Now, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just do like this because I'm gonna put some liquid in there, right? We just don't want it to run out. So let me lift it up like this. Okay, and today's liquid I'm gonna be using a little apple juice, right? So I'll just pour it. Just a little bit, because we want it to steam inside of this. And this is what's gonna get us tender, folks. This is all we need. That was just for good measure. Now what we want to do is we just want to close it, right? Now, because we got bones out there, you see that little tear, and this is heavy duty. That's me being heavy-handed. So we want to put it over here like this. And now we come back and we make it double. We want to keep everything in the inside. Just like you see. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other rack. Once I'm done with that, we're gonna put them back in there. We're gonna leave it at 275, and we're gonna let it just like heat inside this pack for about 1 hour. Okay, so look, it's been an hour. Actually, it's been an hour and 10 minutes, right? They've been in foil. So let's just go ahead and take a look and see where we at right now. Oh, look at that right there. Hey, it looks incredible. Now, I wanna take something like my instant read, and I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna just drop, oh yeah, they ready. This right now is reading 200 degrees. I'm good with that. I would have liked it had been right around 195. So what I'm gonna do is let's make some room. I'll put this over here. I got a pan, right? I'm gonna take them. Let all of that run off of there. Look at that color. Oh my goodness, folks. Now we're just gonna go ahead and put it right here. Now, let me get the other one. Let's get it open. And then we're gonna put some of that magic barbecue sauce on it, and then we finna make it happen. Okay, so look, you see what we got, right? Got both of them unwrapped. This is my barbecue sauce. You guys use your favorite barbecue sauce, right? You just wanna take some and you just wanna go ahead and brush it on here like this. Okay, so look, it's only been in here for about 15 minutes with the barbecue sauce on it, right? So you guys take a look at that right there. Let me pull this out right here. I wanna make sure y'all can see that. Okay, so look at this right here. Ooh-wee. These are some ribs, folks. Let's go ahead and put this on this board. I know y'all loving that board too. All right, let me get my hands clean. Let me get my slicer, and we're gonna go ahead and cut us some. Okay, so look, just cut those. My mouth is watering. And again, you know the slogan on this channel is, listen, we're not gonna over talk it, right? I'm gonna get in here and I think I'm gonna take this one right here because this one right here is calling my name. You guys can look, you can see that smoke ring, you see that barbecue, but look, that smoke ring, what that say? That say Father's Day, folk, and that say Kingsford. Hey, let's get down. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it on my face, but this right here is fire. You know what, that barbecue sauce, and I tell you guys, use the barbecue sauce that you like. That's just like another notch in your belt to make sure, that ensures that it's gonna be, you know, super nice, right? But the flavor, you can taste the wood all the way, the pellets, you can taste it all the way through, all the way down to the bone. Hey, with that being said, you know this is the channel that ain't gonna over talk it. So listen, if you're new to my channel, let me just take this time to say, hey, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe and ring that bell, right? That way you guys can be notified anytime I drop any of these fire recipes like this. And with that being said, I'm out of here, you guys. Peace.